Hello and welcome to Thrive Nest. We have a very busy morning today. We're going to bake high protein breakfast meals and clean the kitchen as well as run some errands. So I hope that you enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So in my last video, I was talking about how difficult it is to make clean with me videos and just some things that I didn't realize before. And to be completely honest with you guys, I've been super discouraged from just editing videos in general or just being motivated to film myself doing things. And, part of it is that I feel like the house is never tidy, but I have a 9-year-old, a 4-year-old, a puppy, which you've seen here in the pictures, and my husband works from home full time. And I am also trying to just get my blog and everything up, from the ground as well. So I spend a lot of my time during the day when the kids are at school actually working so that I can have some focus time. So it's felt lately that, I haven't been sharing many recipes or anything because I'm like, gosh, the house is always a mess. But one of the things that I really want to strive with this channel is to keep things as real as possible. I think that there are many channels out there that portray a lifestyle that just isn't real. Like when you have kids running around, you live in your house and you cook every day, it's going to be messy. So that's just, the way that it is. But today, this morning, we're starting out with cleaning up the kitchen really well before we get into any of the baking. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot really function if the kitchen is dirty. There is no way that you're going to catch me trying to create anything in here until everything is cleaned out. So nothing super crazy, but we are putting the dishes away, cleaning the stove from the night before, and just cleaning the sink, and then just really giving us a nice clean slate before we start with our delicious baking. The first recipe I want to share with you guys is the cottage cheese biscuits. And I am super excited to try this. I've been trying to make cottage cheese happen for a long time now. And every time I try a new recipe, it just doesn't turn out very good. But to my surprise, this one came out absolutely delicious. The recipe did call for Asiago cheese, which I would have loved to find at the store, but when I went to the store, they did not have any. So I just used whatever shredded cheese I had at home, which was, I think it was like mozzarella and Parmesan. But basically, you have your flour, you blend the cottage cheese and your other shredded cheese, you kind of make a dough. This takes a little while to get it, just to kind of have the consistency that you would want to have for like the biscuits or whatever. But once you get it, you just kind of cut it up and divide it into biscuits. This, I used 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cottage cheese, half a cup of shredded cheese, and baking powder and salt. Looking back, I think I needed just a pinch more of salt. And I definitely would have doubled this. My husband and I had this for breakfast that same day with some cream cheese. It was so, so good. They came out nice and crispy. You didn't cook it in the air fryer at 350 for about 8 minutes. And they come out crispy, golden, nice and soft on the inside. And I highly, highly recommend. I'm going to link the original reel that I found this recipe from in the description below. These little guys actually look quite delicious. Let's give this one a try. So it got nice and golden. Look at that. Looks delicious. Oh my gosh. Could use a little bit more salt, but it's really good. These basically just went that same morning. We had two and two, and I used like a low-fat cream cheese. I'm definitely going to be making this again. Hopefully find the Asiago cheese for it, or just like a stronger cheese. I think it would taste really good with it, and I really think my girls will like this. So something to definitely keep in mind because it's healthy, 3 ingredients, and high in protein. Next up, we are making an oatmeal bake. This one was not as popular with the girls. I think it was just because it wasn't as sweet, but I've had these 4 bananas that are just looking super sad, but I know the more ripe the banana, the better the banana bread, banana bake. I've been on a kick to make sure that I am using everything that we have at home. We are going to be moving soon, and one of my main goals is to just empty out the freezer of everything that we have. So for this recipe, I'm using 2 bananas, 1 cup of oatmeal, 3 eggs, a cup of coconut milk, vanilla, cinnamon, and then some blueberries that I had left over. For sure, for the girls, actually, you see me putting here some vanilla yogurt as well. You can make this higher protein by using regular Greek yogurt. Again, I'm just using what I have in the fridge, but I thought that would make it a little bit sweeter. It is sweet for me, but I know for the girls, they would like something with a little more sweetness to it. So even just adding like a little bit of maple syrup or honey or something like that would definitely help. But basically, you mix all these ingredients together with a little bit of baking powder, and you bake it at 350 for about 40 minutes. And then you have also some nice breakfast for the week. I went ahead and added 2 scoops of protein powder. This is I really like this one, is the organic protein. It's 21 grams per 2 scoops, no sugar, and it's really good. It tastes really good. You can't really taste the protein powder part of it. So that just kind of makes it a little bit more higher in protein without the yucky taste. So that's why this is one of my favorites. All right, next up is one of a true staple in our home, and it's banana muffins. I went ahead and make these just like my girls like them, with sugar and vegetable oil and all the good stuff. Again, I rather do this. I know that, obviously I'm not adding additives or anything like that, preservatives, and fresh. And even though we are using sugar, we are also using natural things, and they're eating it at home. Sometimes we use yogurt, but I already used it for the other bake. And you can also use applesauce instead of vegetable oil to kind of keep it just a little bit healthier, a little bit, I guess, like sweeter. But honestly, a little bit of vegetable oil never hurt anyone. So, go ahead and make your muffins the way that you like them. This lasted maybe 12 hours at our home between the girls coming home from school, starving, and just wanting to eat them as snacks. It was all gone by the next day. So again, balance it out, make things that your family enjoys in your quest to eating healthier. I added a little bit of extra milk because I felt like the dough was the batter was coming out too thick. It was like kind of more doughy. So, and then of course we're adding chocolate chips because what is life without a little chocolate? Sure you stay tuned so you can see how our 2 oatmeal bakes came out. Well, actually the oatmeal bake and the banana muffins. I bought this little tool from the dollar section at Target. It was $3 and it's a fruit cutter. I've always wanted to just make fancy fruit. So I am trying it out. This poor cantaloupe was like my little guinea pig for trying all the different settings and things like that. But I was pleasantly surprised with how easy it was to use and how fun the fruit can come out. But my attempt to make little melon balls did not come out as great. However, the cantaloupe was delicious, and now I know how to use it, so they should come out a little bit better next time. If you are still with me, let me know which of these recipes you are going to try. I butcher this melon, and but it's all good. We're gonna put it in the fridge, and we're still gonna eat it. So, another tip that I can give you is that while you are baking and while you are, kind of finishing up, make sure that you are cleaning as you go so that the cleaning task isn't as daunting. Again, just kind of going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, you're always cleaning, whether you just clean or, you're doing something, you got to clean again. So, it's just part of life. So here I am just kind of trying to put everything away. After this, we have to take, or I have to take the little puppy to the vet. He is my last little dog that I have. And he is 12 years old. So he is having some issues, and hopefully there is some medication that he can take and continue to live a long, happy, healthy life. Look at these guys. They came out so good. I used the old little trick of sticking a knife in the middle and making sure that the batter is cooked. And that's what we did here. I cut the oatmeal bake into 8 slices, and I've been having that with a little bit of cantaloupe on the side for breakfast. You can do it that way. You can eat it cold or hot. I've had it both ways, and both ways came out pretty delicious. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. I hope that you try one of these amazing recipes. Let me know in the comments what you end up trying and if you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and take this little guy to the vet, and we're going to go on a little car ride and just enjoy the rest of our afternoon. Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe.